It's about time I did this. I decided to go ahead and burn this stuff in the fire pit before it got to be too big. Pretty good little fire. The first things I noticed, I don't know if you can see this down here. Right there, one of those little sticks is hollow. See it kind of right there at the edge of that little opening behind this green, behind the, what is this? Plantain? No, yeah, that is plantain. They're hollow, and there's smoke coming out of it. That's pretty funny. That's going to be quick. It's not going to take any time at all to get that stuff to burn down. Look at that. Good deal. The dog doesn't know what's going on. I think he must hear it or something. Either that or there's another dog in the neighborhood barking. There's my little fire. No marshmallows roasting tonight. I don't think I want to roast marshmallows on that stuff. Got some chicks back here that can't figure out how to get to the other side of the fence. Their coop is right back there. And there's a fence right there. You know what? I can open up that fence for them. That's what I should do. Make it easier for them. Open up the fence and let them out. I can do this one-handed. Here we go. It's open. It's open. Come here, chicks. Here, chicks. Here, chicks. Round them up. Round them up. There, and there they go. And there they go. We'll just put this back. Don't want the dog knowing that this is actually a gate here. There we go. They're heading back home. It's getting to be dusk. Ah, there's a lightning bug. You can see it right in there. There we go. Did you see it? Oh, there's so many things that need to be picked up. It seems like I only see them when I'm out here with the camera. The rest of the time, there's other stuff that needs to be done too. I mentioned this before. You know, you have to pick your battles. And some things are more important than others. And right now, picking up that stuff right there is not as important as the things that I'm doing. So I won't worry about it too much. It is on my list of things to do. There's a little fire back there. I'm going to show you something funny. Look at this over here. Well, there's a tray that I need to clean up and take back inside. Again, something I need to do. But look at these two. These were bags of concrete. Can you see that? And there was a plastic, it's a shelf to a shelving unit that I have, put down on the ground to support the concrete. And now the concrete's too heavy for me to move, and I can't get that up. So it's just going to be part of the landscape. So I guess that's a seat back here in my little garden. Place to sit down and rest your bottom. Rest your back. So isn't that funny? Look at that. So there's 2 bags of sacrete. While I'm talking about it, I might as well pick up this tray, take it inside, and clean it up. Instead of just talking about it and saying, oh, that needs to be done, let's just go ahead and do it. It's got some stepping stones in here. This is my chocolate mint, and there's the comfrey right back in there. And some daylilies. This daylily is closing up for the night, but it was a beautiful thing today. It's a one of those double orange daylilies. And I forgot what they're called. But anyway, that's really, really pretty. Like a ditch lily, except it's a double one. And the same thing. The chickens like the daylilies. I've discovered that today. They were out here. I kept mentioning something's eating the daylilies. Well, what's eating the daylilies are the chickens. I mean, you wouldn't think that they could eat something that tall. But they can. They were jumping up to get them. And they do taste good. But you can see, there's the kitty back there. I need to get him inside. Right now I've got the big dog. I've got Kai out in the front and tied up to the tie out. Give me a chance to get the cat back inside, because Kitty will not come inside. Lester will not come inside when Kai's in there. Let's see here. I saw the lightning bugs starting to flicker. Nope, you're not going to do it right now. So Lester's just being my garden cat. He's a good kitty. And again, there's that project that's going to happen one of these days. That's one of those things on the way back burner. But I don't want to throw away that bowling ball, because that's going to be so beautiful when I do it. My plan for this is, I have broken pottery. And I have seen this in magazines where people take bowling balls and then they do mosaics on the bowling ball. And it's just beautiful. It really, really is nice. And that's my plan for this, so I'm not getting rid of this silly bowling ball. See if you can see the lightning bug is flashing right in there, and it's gone. It's burning down. Got a couple of sticks in there that don't look like they've even caught. Might be a while. There's a big chunk over there on the top side. But for the most part, this stuff is gone. Oh, I see something. Let me get this in there. Maybe I can get this to burn too. This right here. There we go. That one over there. There we go. I actually have a grill, but this fire pit is just a little bit too big for it. So what I need to do is get some bricks or something in there to make a support for it. Or I could, instead of doing this octagonally, I could make this rectangular. Just straighten these out and make this rectangular instead of octagonal. And that grill would go across the side of that. That's probably what I should do. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll take it apart, and that's going to be on the back burner too, I'm afraid. Unless I get was bug in my bonnet, bee in my bonnet, and decide I'm going to do that. Because I do like this little fire pit. It looks kind of messy right now with all this other stuff, the lumber, and this little grill is a cool little grill. And I need to find a good place to put that. But right now it's just here. There we go. I'm going to sit out on my porch. Not my porch. I'm going to sit out on my back steps, and I'm going to enjoy the evening. Rest for a little bit. I've been working hard. Oh dear. There we go. I probably should move this tripod. I had my camera on this tripod when I was working back in the garden. So let me move this. I need to take that inside. I put this up, fold it up. Really lightweight little thing. I like it. That's fine. That'll work. I have a big, heavy-duty tripod that I use in my photography business. I mean, it's a professional tripod. And that thing is heavy. And I do use it because it's good and solid, sturdy. It's a good thing to use. But for just carrying around here in the backyard when I'm doing this kind of thing, this little lightweight tripod is perfect. Oh dear. Yawning. Isn't this pretty? Well, it's pretty when it's cleaned up. Right now it's kind of a mess. And it does get cleaned up sometime, but right now I'm busy doing stuff. It can't all get put away every time, and I don't have a good place to put it. My shed behind the house is a total wreck. And not all because of me. The people who own the property, my family, have still have their stuff stored in it, and taken up most of the space in there. The bench that was a workbench, my daughter-in-law's grandfather, did woodwork and stuff, and that bench is collapsed, and the other bench that's in there is falling down, and I don't have a place to put things. So what I need to do is go to Lowe's and get some shelving, and put up some quick shelving, and then the boards that I have, I have a stash of boards that came from the fence that got knocked down in a tornado, blown down in a tornado. I can use those to make the shelving. It's just a matter of getting the other stuff done that has to be done. And right now, I've been here for 10 years and still haven't gotten that shelving made, so it's not going to hurt if I wait a little bit longer. There's Lester. Dear Lester. And my little tomcat.
Stay close to me, 'cause there are clouds on the horizon and a chill on the breeze.
This pile of dirt right here is from when we had a workman come in and build me railings for the back steps. Well, that's the pile of dirt that he dug up for the post. And there's another one on the other side. And one of these days, I'll get that cleaned up. Not right now. Right now, Lester's enjoying it. It's got a nice depression in it. Got a good dip. He must think it's comfortable. I'm just going to sit back and chill, enjoy the evening, and I hope you do too.
Little tomcat, don't be afraid when there's a stirring in the meadow or a noise in the shade. I'll defend you and lead you from harm. If you should find yourself in peril, I will guard you in my arms. You and I will both get by. Just promise you won't stray. All that I need is some dirt and a seed, and I will feed you till the summer blows away.